I'm currently the leader of the organisation, which sounds very grand, and the director, and my job is to basically take TechVets from when I first joined back in January 2020 forward, so we are supporting far more people from the forces community and making sure they get exactly the kind of support they need to make the most of their skills and experience in the military.
Hi, so I'm Colin and I manage all of the TechVets training. I look at how we build partnerships with training organisations to work with our members, and also advise members on what training to take with us for their best routes into tech and cyber.
My name is Rachael. My job for TechVets is training specialist. I work alongside Colin and we offer guidance, support, direction for people that want to get into cyber or IT related jobs.
I'm Joseph, I'm the community lead for TechVets. I help manage the Discord community, the events and the onboarding sessions. You go to the cybersecurity expo or anything like that, I'm the one you'll see at the table waving people down, telling them the great things about TechVets.
So the best way to explain TechVets is to break it into the three core areas, and that's the community, the training and the employment support. The community underpins everything we do. We're all about the community, and actually our community-led approach is arguably leading across the world. It's a very interactive community. It's all online. It's within what we call Discord. You can jump in there as a member of the forces community, and we have hundreds of veterans as part of that community who are already in these IT careers, and you can ask them direct questions and get that direct response. Sometimes it's within seconds, if not minutes. So it's very dynamic, very responsive, but you've got individuals who are practitioners in these very specific roles. No one's selling anything in there. It's all trustworthy advice, and these girls and guys just want to give back. They've made that successful transition. They now want to help others, and the advice and guidance is not a generalist like me talking about all these careers I don't know. These are specific people in these careers that can tell you exactly what they do, what skills are required, what their journey was like, what certifications they went for, and what sort of companies they approached, and where there's great roles available.
24% of that community left and have gone into a new career. So it means they can upskill themselves whilst talking to some of our volunteers, people actually in the industry, in a career they want to go into. Any updates on training? We may have a giveaway for an exam voucher, for example, that may be £3,000 worth of training, totally free, that we may only offer in the community.
We've partnered with all these different organisations across the world who provide access to training that would either be inaccessible or at cost if these individuals weren't TechVets members. Most of it is on demand as well. So the idea here is that whilst you're busy in your current day job, if you're a veteran, partner and spouse, or if you're still serving as a service leaver, you can access all of this training from your desktop at home in your own time.
I think we're uniquely placed where we give a really holistic view of the industry as well as the training that's there. I think the fact that we're completely free to all of our members is what sets us apart from everybody else, and we can give really clear, impartial advice.
Come into the community, you've got all that advice and guidance. You understand what training to go for, which is relevant to the career path that you're looking at. You get access to that upskilling opportunity through us. Then you want to access the jobs. We have a load of volunteers who are experienced at the hiring practices within IT who review CVs. There's no cost with that, and they will work with you to make sure your CV is good. We have a distribution service for those CVs. Once it's finalised, you can get those out to 90 plus companies across the UK as part of our partnership with Crest. And then finally, you can access the jobs board, where we've got loads of employers who are desperate for exactly the kind of skills and experience coming out of the military to fill the gaps within their teams. TechVets is a non-profit limited by guarantee, which means we're not officially a charity, but we are now a programme within the Forces Employment Charity. So we've moved within there to deliver everything we want to deliver in an employment charity that is all about the whole of life support for the Forces community to get them into great sustainable careers. Now, the other thing that's really important to know about TechVets is that we don't monetize anything that we do, to be fair. We certainly don't monetize the community. So we rely on charity grants and philanthropic donations, and there's no charges for anyone that accesses our services. We don't charge recruitment fees to companies that we work with who want to employ people from the TechVets community.
I started working with TechVets because I was already a member of them, and I absolutely loved what they did, what they provided, the help, the whole community. It's similar to the military, a safe place to go where you feel familiar. And the thing with the military is kind of like a little bubble, like a security blanket kind of thing. And TechVets, I think personally, provides that environment that you can just dip into, feel a bit safe, and then go out again and carry on. You know, I want to help people that that are struggling like I struggled to start with, finding the right information and what route to go down, and if I can make somebody else's journey a bit easier and a bit more comfortable, then I feel like I've helped somebody else.
It's a busy job, and I get that message come through from that individual that just says, look, my whole life is absolutely on the up. I found that success. I can't thank you enough. TechVets is amazing. And that sort of impact that we have at the individual level is incredibly rewarding. But actually, one of the main reasons I came on board with TechVets was because I like the principles, certainly the fact that they don't monetize the community, so there's no fees, but they don't sell them off as a resource. Additionally, it's making sure that people are taken from the military and all that experience and the skill set that they have, and showcase that value to business to support the UK's digital economy, rather than focus on the forces community because they're vulnerable. Because actually the majority are not. They're very, very well equipped professionals. In fact, some of them so good that they are in such demand across IT. And I just want to make sure that people understand that, and we can make sure that those individuals access those careers.